Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the San Bernardino line and we're going to be driving the Rotem cab car on a weekend service which runs between, I think this one started at Oceanside, so wherever that is, and it's going to be heading over to Speedway, which is the sort of racetrack which I suppose is used at weekends. So let's get in. I've got to try and remember how to set this one up. Last time we drove this would have been on the Antelope Valley. So we'll set the reverse in, left side door release. Okay, I think the doors have opened. Set that to cut in. I suppose it should be fairly similar layout to the F125, or similar-ish. That's all fine. What we got over here? That's fine. That's all sorted. Right, that needs to be on. That needs to be on, and that's already on. Attention, cool. And then safety systems, wherever they are. Oh, all up here. Right, number lights. We get them on. What else should we get? We don't need them on. What's that? Don't think we need any of that on. Well, they're already cut in, so that's fine. Right, I think that's about it. And then up here, oh yeah, we get that on. I think that's everything we need. I think we've got the alerter on. You can see the little symbol down there, so it must, well, already be on, which is all right. I'm just going to do shift enter just in case. Oh yes, yeah, they're already on. Well, that's good then. Cool. Right, we've still got a red light, so I'm not gonna get. Well, actually, I'll check. Just hang on. Have we got any other trains in the area? Yeah, that's right. And now we can go. Right, let's get the door shut. Oh yeah, special weekend service from Oceanside. So I wonder where that's coming from. Where's Oceanside? Do that unless it comes into San Bernardino, switch ends, and then goes back to Speedway. That might be actually what it does. Right, let's go. I have to find one of the route maps as they include the other lines. But I'd imagine, yeah, it must come up from maybe down here, comes into here, then sort of goes back out this way. Let's go. Up to 25. There's Case. She knows we're recording. So as we're following that trend, we'll have to be nice and careful, especially if it's a stopper as well. But yeah, the weekend timetable does give you quite a bit more variety. You've got a lot more freight. So if you like your freight stuff, again, if you want the freight stuff, you do need to own the Cajon Pass route. But the weekend timetable adds in a lot. You get all of these sort of express special services to the racetrack at Speedway, and yeah, numerous amounts of freight. And also, if you own the SD70 ACE, the BNSF one, that also comes on to here as well, because that was a DLC for Cajon Pass. Well, the one thing I haven't seen yet is the F7, the Santa Fe F7. I thought that was going to come on here as a rail tour, but that seems to be on the Antelope Valley line. Yeah, there we are there. We've got a nice mix of coaches. We've got the well, the Rotem cab car, and then the Bombardier coaches, and we've got them in the different liveries as well. So you've got the I think that's the old one and that's the new one, although the new one looks a lot more sort of basic. There's a plane over there as well, and we've got an F125 on the back. Seem to see them a lot more than the MP36, but maybe that's just realistic. Fly over there at San Bernardino. Got 10 miles to Speedway, which is quite a sort of lifeless station. We went through it on the first look, and there's just nothing. It's generally just a platform, and that's it. There's no signage, nothing. Actually, no, I think there's one sign. Yeah, it's just such a lifeless station, Speedway. Which, I mean, that must be how it is in real life. Does Metrolink own Speedway station? Or is it owned by the racetrack? Maybe that's why it's not really got much to it. Perhaps. But yeah, off to the races. What I'll do, once we come out of here, I'll show you what you get with the weekend timetable. As it does give you, yeah, quite a bit more. Some cool variety. Nice. I also want to find a route map collectible as well. Public Speedway will have it though. Again, I'm assuming this service came up from here. This up here. Came into here, switched ends, and then gone out this way. There is a line which sort of swings up just before San Bernardino. So Oceanside must be somewhere down there. I've got a red light coming up. Probably could actually turn it off on the track monitor. The signals on here, I'd say I'm a little bit confident with. Well, I know a little bit of them, but we'll keep it on for now, as we really don't know this route. So let's whack that up. Cool. How's everyone getting on with the San Bernardino? Liking it? And do you prefer it over the Antelope Valley line? It's quite a different feel to, well, has quite a different feel to that of the Antelope Valley. Because on here it's very much like Peninsula Corridor. Lots of stations. Very sort of urban running. As on Antelope, you get out into the middle of nowhere. So it's quite a different feeling route. There's the case. See hyperactive again. Lovely. Right, let's put the brakes on a bit. No point using the dynamic as we are going uphill at the moment. Just about in the nick of time. So many level crossings, or railroad grade crossings. See, that's what they're called, aren't they, in the States? Grade crossings. For another little station here. Sorry guys, we're not stopping here with the Special Express. America's version of Goodwood. Which is, if you haven't heard of Goodwood, it's down in Chichester on the south coast. And most weekends they've got some sort of big event going on there. So all the trains are always packed going down there. Well, in the summer. Not so much winter. Nice. So up to, we're getting up to 79. Which, if you're not familiar with US things, you might be thinking, what a weird speed limit. And it is. But some sort of rules set, I think, in like the 1950s, 53. So any train above, which runs above 79 miles, well, basically 80 miles an hour or above, requires like in-cab signalling. So, yeah, So to get away with that, speed limit 79. Slide down a bit. Oh no, it's good. Coast it along. I wonder what that train ahead of us. Have a look. We can actually have a look, can't we? What's that train ahead of us doing? Is that a stopper or what is it? Oh yeah, that'll be a stopper then. Yeah, that's a sort of a normal service. And a good thing about the services on here, they're split up. I know that might not be everybody's cup of tea, but for someone like me who probably wouldn't really do like a full run on this route as such, well, it's really not often. It's quite nice having those services split in half. So you do part one, which I think goes from San Bernardino downtown to Pomona, and then part two is Pomona to LA Union. So about 55 minutes each. Saves you having to save the game, which then can cause issues. Flyby shot. Pretty nice coaching stock though. I like Metrolink. Metrolink are cool. Cool trains they got. I mean, both of the locomotives are nice to drive, the F125 and the MP36. And the F125, 2015 onwards, I think it got built, and only got finished getting built in 2021. So, yeah, nice and modern. I've got the red light coming up. This route's actually not too bad for speed limits. Now, on most US routes it changes all the time, but for sort of this, well, at least this first half of the route, San Bernardino to Pomona, it's like 79 miles an hour almost the whole way. But then after that it changes quite a bit as you sort of weave your way into LA. Brakes on for the red. We caught up to the other train. Outside, or whatever station this is. I'll have a look in a minute. I bet we'll come to a stop and it will change. It's a good looking route though. They've got sort of all the little bits of rubbish and stones and stuff all over the place. Little details like that. Like it. Probably, yeah, this and Frankfurt are probably the better Fontana, this one, or Fontana. Sounds like a futuristic place. Yeah, this route and Frankfurt look amazing. Very, very good. Oh, it has changed. Right, back in. Get the bell on. And go mad with the horn. Right. I wonder, do we have the cab car? Well, it's the X cab car within this. Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, this is the X Bombardier cab car. It's all sealed off. So on the Peninsula Corridor, you can actually drive from that cab car with the MP36 DLC. It's quite cool on here to sort of see it all boarded up. again, I'll reiterate the question. This route or Antelope Valley? For me, I've played both routes. I'd say this route. Because, yeah, there's a bit more to do on it. It's more stop-start. It's quite quick as well. I mean, 79, you know, sort of mostly on this sort of section. Yeah, it's a bit like Peninsula Corridor, and I've quite enjoyed that route. Whereas Antelope, once you get sort of once you go past via Princessa, there's not really much to do. Slow down. Well, I found the MP36 doesn't layer onto Antelope Valley, or substitute onto Antelope Valley. So I don't know if that's coming at a later date. Gonna be a bit. We're gonna. Hang on, no, we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. Look at that, in the nick of time. And I think this is the approach to Speedway. So I wonder if this tram will then sit here for a few hours. Sit here for the race to end and then go back. Or does it go back straight away? Or maybe even just like a loop. Goes to LA and then goes back down to Oceanside the other way. If that's possible. Nice. Now you've got the home sequencer on here as well. Basically just does the work for you. Saves you doing the horn button constantly. And 15 miles an hour into Speedway. But yeah, it's a very lifeless station. There's not really anything there. Got some static stock here. Well, saying that, it might actually go into service. I don't know if it says for. Yeah, it doesn't stay for that, but it might get collected by that train over there at some point and taken up the line. Now we can use the dynamic brake here. Bit of a downhill gradient. Down for the 15. Talking of freight, there's a freight service there. What's that? An SD70? No, ES44 AC. Was it C4 on here? That proper traction. Beastly looking. Alright, a bit more down to 15. Got the other train right ahead of us. Hang on. Yeah, we are. That we're sharing the same. No. We're coming across. Because the platform's massive, so you probably could fit 2 trains on the same platform. I mean, it's split in half actually. Okay, we're coming down the very steep gradient into Speedway station. But you can go and watch the races. Anyone been here before? You got someone waiting for the train. Maybe it's a member of staff coming to greet us. There's the MP36, the other train you get on this route. I think the majority of services are the F125. So that's sort of the older one. Surely that must be the old livery. What's the new Metrolink one? Must be the one with the swirls on it. That looks like the newer one. Maybe the sort of more, well, simple one is the old one. Oh, there is a route map collectible, I think. Well, we'll hop out and I'll show you. Well, we'll see what Oceanside is, and we'll have a look at the timetable as well for the weekend stuff. little shot now. As we're at Speedway. Speedway. Got a plane up there as well. Basic, but it will do the job. Yeah, let's quickly go back to that route map collectible. See if we can see where Oceanside is. It's up here, wasn't it? I can have a look. Oceanside. Not in service, that one. What's that one say? Speedway 693. What's that one? 192. Oceanside. Where's Oceanside? Oh, it doesn't actually say, but I'm assuming the one we were driving must have come up this line here. So maybe it's Oceanside down here somewhere. So it's come up, spun round at San Bernardino, and then well to Speedway, which is not actually on there. Unless it's just, probably this one here, isn't it? Right? No, not that one. Somewhere in the middle there's Speedway. So maybe it's not actually owned by Metrolink station. Hence the reason why there's not really much here. It's just completely dead. Right, let's get back into the cab. Look how slim you'd have to be to work in here. I mean, it must rotate this chair or something. Like, how on earth are you meant to sort of get in? Generally, that is so slim. It's, yeah, there's even a second man seat there. Wow. Okay, let's get the doors shut. Yeah, there's not. Well, there's the Speedway over there. Has anyone been here? It's pretty cool. There's a plane as well. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right. And this one then goes out. Oh yeah, it sits here for quite a long time. Right, mate. Actually, when does this one go out? Oh, that's 1609. Yeah, so sit there for a little while. See, on the weekend, it's more to do with the freight scene rather than passenger. So if we quickly come out, it's quite nice having the two different timetables though for San Bernardino. And quite a cool idea actually, having sort of a weekend one and normal one. Almost like if a UK route had like a Sunday timetable and then a weekday timetable. Do the Sunday timetable for last gen. Right, choose a route, San Bernardino. So yeah, the weekend timetable, let's say passenger. So there's a lot less on there passenger wise, but you've got these sort of special ones. Oceanside, San Bernardino, Speedway, Oceanside. So yeah, lots of slightly different ones. And again, the MP36, you've got these special ones. Speedway 192X, another one there 292X, and then yeah, for freight you get a lot more at the weekend, a lot more. What about the SD70 ACE? Again, some in there, and then a few in there. But yeah, for the SD70 ACE, it's actually a DLC for Cajon Pass. So yeah, if you want that, it's a DLC. 2022 was when they stopped building the ES44C4s. Cool. Well, that's going to be it for me. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed it. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail for giving us the key to show it off, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.